Today we have a lot of things to get done. We're gonna be actually going up to the mountain locally here and kind of check it out because we haven't explored the area as much. A family member told us, like, you know, right now is a really great time to go. So we're gonna go have a little picnic, check it out, see what it's about. I'm probably gonna take a couple of my whips, my works in progresses. This is so that I could like kind of finish it up while we're on the drive, because that will be a time that I could be for myself. As of now, I've made that video, my last video, and I haven't uploaded yet. I am still like going back and forth whether I should release it, and there are times where I get really confident. It's like, yeah, I should do it. I should put this out for my sake, for, you know, just putting it out there. I'm still going back and forth on it. Today's the day to upload it, if I'm gonna upload it, and I think I will. It's just like kind of scary, so hoping for the best, and I'm hoping for like not mean comments. And I think that's the hardest part about being online, is like receiving the comments. Yeah, that's like the hardest part. You think like learning the skills on editing and like the skills on camera and all of this, it's like the comments are the hardest. So currently this is my whip bag, and I have here this glove. It's a fingerless glove. So I just need to finish up the thumb part, and this is in the color Sapphire from Jaggerspun. They sadly closed down, I think sometime last year, I think. Anyways, sadly they're no longer in business, so I'm like sad that I can't get any more of their 100% wool fingering weight yarn, because that is my jam. Jaggerspun was known for being the worsted spun mill, so yeah, there's not that many of them, and I'm sad that they're like closing down. And the next thing I have here is this hat that I was making for my daughter, except she outgrew it already, so I'm gonna have to frog it and make a bigger size of it. Yeah, it's unfortunate, but it was a really fast knit, and it was a very mindless knit because you're just going in circles. This is using the yarn. Hold on, I'm forgetting now. I got my yarn. What is it called? Yarn organizer, not yarn organizer, yarn, you could index your yarns on like what the colors were, what the things were, so you could, if you need to rebuy them, you have that information. Yeah, this is the yarn. So it's a Queensland Collection Perth Australian Superwash Wool Blend in the color, oh, Kiama. Yeah, in the color Kiama. This is the thing, I started indexing my yarns, which is a very, very new thing I started doing, so that I would have like the original labels and reference it to the yarn that was purchased, as well as the color and the lot number and all of that stuff. Part of the fun. I know it's like a little nerdy, a little extreme, but it's part of the fun. I think it's really cute. I love the gradient of this yarn. So I made many projects with this yarn, and I gifted them away, so I don't have it with me, but yeah, this was for my daughter, and it's gonna get frogged into a bigger size. The next one is this one. I just need to close up the loops. This is supposed to be a scrunchie, but I'm not so sure if I want to keep it as a scrunchie. I just haven't closed it up yet, because I'm like, do I want to keep it as a scrunchie, or do I want to frog it and turn it into like a beret with this gradient color going on? And this wool is again the same wool as this, just in a different color, and this one is in the color. Oh, did I not index the yarn yet? Oh, I didn't. Oh no. Okay, I forget the color, but I'll put it here. Yeah, so this is what I'm going to be bringing with me along for this trip, and I'm just gonna knit in the car because that is my me time. My daughter is currently asleep, so now is the time for me to talk to you guys and tell you guys some of the things that I got. Kind of like these fibers that my sister got for me when she went to Ren Fair, because I wasn't able to go. I was too busy taking care of a baby and it just wasn't a good timing for me to go. So she got me this from St. Cuthbert's Fiber. I believe my sister told me that they only sell at Ren Fair, and they had like spinning wheels, they had spindles, they had like people demonstrating, and it was fun stuff. She showed me videos of it. Unfortunately, I wasn't able to be there in person, but yeah, isn't this such a beautiful color? And this is 100% merino wool, and it's so soft. It's squishy and soft. I can't wait to spin it up. It is 4 ounces, so I think I'm gonna leave it to spin it up on my wheel, and but I do want to spin it on my spindles, like my hand, so that I could like enjoy the color story going through my finger like slower. You could like savor the experience more, but it will take a lot longer, so I think I'm gonna use the spindle spinning for this one, which is 50% yak and 50% silk, and this is 2 ounces. And oh my god, it's so soft. It's incredibly soft. So I think this is what I'm gonna use to spin on my spindles, and oh, it's gonna be so fun. But I think I'm going to hold off on starting this spinning project up until I'm done knitting up all my current whips right now that are in progress, and once that's done, I think I'll start spinning up on my spindles. Some of these are my sister's spindles. I need to give them back to her. But yeah, it's great having a sister who has the same hobby as you, so you could like change tools with each other and change, you know, stuff with each other. And she buys me fiber. She knows what I like, so she will buy me fiber, she will buy me yarn here and there, and I'll do the same thing for her. It's great like that we have like very similar taste in what we like, so we just know like, oh, my sister's gonna like this, so we buy it for each other. It's great. It's a great relationship. But growing up, we did not have such a great relationship. We hated each other. We did not acknowledge each other's existence at times. But yeah, but now that we're older and we have our granny hobbies, we love sharing it with each other. It's like basically having a built-in friend for like all these like niche hobbies and stuff. Quick little update about my spinning wheel. So my spinning wheel is here. I think the last time I talked about the wheel, it was like unfinished and I needed to stain it and finish it up basically, which I did before that video even went out. But so this is how it looks like. I do have the footages of like me staining it, the whole process of it, which was long story short, do not stain your own wheel and finish it unless you know what you're doing, unless you have experience woodworking or have experience staining, because I did not, and that was the biggest mistake, and it could have gone horribly wrong, and I would have wasted like this investment basically, or it would have just turned out really ugly. It would have worked. Actually, no, there are times where it's like, am I compromising the function of the wheel by doing certain things? Anyways, so long story short, do not do it, okay? I need to edit that video, put it out. But yeah, quick little update about the wheel though. I used to use a cotton yarn, which was from like Peaches and Cream, like those really cheap, like usually used for dish rag type of yarn, and I used to use that because it was cheap. You could just, you know, every time you use it, like I would just put a new drive band on. But the issue with using fiber as a dry band for me was that you just get so much fluff in the air, and it would make my throat scratchy, would make my nose sniffly. Like you just get so much fiber in the air that it just wasn't a very nice experience to like spin up stuff or use the wheel. So I got polyband. I changed it out for this polyband, and oh my god, such a game changer. I love it so much more. and it's just always on here because you have to infuse it in with heat. Like you have to link it together using heat. So it's just on here, and yeah, I love it. My daughter does come to the wheel every now and then, just like spins it around like this, which is so funny. Later on I'll teach her how to use it properly. Yeah, so that's pretty much it about the wheel for now. I recently bought this cushion from Target, and I had to get it because it was on clearance for only $10. And I think it was because it's like back to school sale type of thing going on right now. So last time we went, didn't expect there to be so many things on clearance. It really got us to be spending more than we had expected originally. This is not going in. Oh my god, why is it so hard to close? Isn't this cushion the cutest? Like such a grandma core. I love it. And it was only $10 on clearance. This is the other cushion that we also got for $10 as well. The only thing about it is that it doesn't have a zipper, so you can't take it off to wash it separately. But it is like these cross-stitched on here, I think, or is it faux cross-stitched? These are faux cross-stitched. So it should be okay to kind of toss it into the wash. But yeah, I'm gonna probably just open up a stitch, add in a zipper on my own sometime later. Come on. Turn, 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 turn. Oh. Weather has cooled down a lot since like the peak of summer, but it's still pretty hot. Like I am struggling when I'm wearing my daughter, just so I could get some like work done around the house. And also she's just being extra fussy today, so wearing her, I guess, is what she needed. Yeah, it's what you needed. Yeah, but it's really apparent on how warm it still is when I wear her, especially. Yeah, I can't wait for the cooler weather to get here, a more comfortable weather to get here. I know this is the mildest summer we had in a while. I know in LA it was like unusually beautiful throughout LA. I am very, very grateful for the weather we've been having because it could have been a lot worse. But yeah, so can't wait for the cooler, the chaos. So I can't wait until the cooler weather gets here, sweater weather gets here, and we could break out all the knitted goods.